What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a topic that I've been wanting to do for such a long time because it's about a compound I am severely fond of, that I'm a huge fan of, and that of course being RAD140 for those of you who don't know. By the way, before this video gets underway, I'm not a doctor. Do not do anything without your doctor's supervision. This video is all for informational and educational purposes only. And if by chance you need anything, check out the first link in the description down below, or you can head to halfwicked.com. Make sure to follow my Instagram so you guys can get up-to-date information along with Instagram DMs. Connect with me, which will be at RealKennyKO. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. RAD140, what you guys clicked on for the video for, versus Winstrol, which is gonna be better and why. So there's a couple notes I jotted down here that I wanna make sure I get out there. If you haven't seen my other RAD140 videos, I highly recommend you check those out. But just to give you a better rundown, what is RAD140? It is a SARM, or selective androgen receptor modulator. Very, very popular in the bodybuilding and fitness world at the moment. Many people want it, many people are using it, and the reasons why: increased lean muscle mass, increased fat burning, allows you to be more anabolic, rapid increase in strength, just overall performance output, and very utilized in the bodybuilding setting because of those mentioned reasons that I just listed. As for side effects, there aren't that many, which is why it has become so increasingly popular, is you get those benefits with minimal side effects. The most common side effect you're going to need to look out for would be suppression of your natural testosterone, meaning you need to run a post-cycle therapy or PCT after the cycle to bounce back your natural testosterone production and get you back to where you should be naturally. Now, that's not the purpose of this video. It's not a PCT video, post-cycle therapy. It's comparing RAD140 to Winstrol. What dosage would you give your lab rat? Normally, most people would start around 10 milligrams per day pre-workout, work up to possibly 20. The Half Wicked brand is actually dosed all the way up to 30 milligrams, so extremely strong. But I would say most beginners start around 10 milligrams, work their way up to 20, then possibly 30, depending on your tolerance and how accustomed you are to taking these types of things. Cycle length is gonna be just like any other traditional cycle out there, 8 to 12 weeks. Could do it 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, even 14 weeks, 16 weeks. It really just depends on if you start to develop side effects, if you're still getting results, and of course, when you come off, you wanna take the same amount of time that you were off in your post-cycle therapy to allow your levels to recover, your androgen receptors to not be fried from taking everything you are. And that's pretty self-explanatory as well. So now down to the itty-bitty gritty, RAD140 versus Winstrol, which is gonna be better. For those of you who don't know, Winstrol, without a doubt, is one of the most popular steroids on the market, especially for sports performance. It's very popular in contact sports because it just gives you so much strength, so quick, so much speed, increased lean muscle mass, and I'm talking dry. That's why a very common side effect of taking Winstrol, or Winnie you may hear it called, is dryness, and it dries you out so much that your joints actually start to get and develop pain because of how dry you are getting. You're gonna wanna make sure to take a supplement that aids in your joint health. Now, the downsides of Winstrol, of course, suppressive to your natural testosterone, extremely liver toxic. So that is why most people that are smart or smart coaches will never advise their clients, especially in a bodybuilding setting, take Winstrol for longer than like 4 to 6 weeks. 6 weeks, I would say tops, because of how liver toxic it is. And I've seen people run it for far longer, and trust me, the side effects are brutal. The liver enzymes are gonna be through the roof. You are gonna be extremely unhealthy. Your body's just gonna hurt from how dry your joints and everything are. So I'll be honest about everything. I mean, are you gonna get more results taking a 4-week cycle of Winstrol versus a 4-week cycle of RAD140? Of course. Like, all steroids are pretty much gonna be stronger than SARMs, at least from what I can see on documented paper, research, conducted studies. The thing is, with SARMs, you are getting so much less side effects than you would with the anabolic world of steroids, Winstrol, Tren. I'll do many more comparisons down the road, MK677 compared to growth hormone, yada, yada, yada. But you are gonna get so many less side effects taking RAD140 than you would with Winstrol, while getting similar like results. And what I mean with similar like results is it's gonna be like a dry, lean muscle gain, increased strength, speed. And what I'm talking about when I'm saying dry, for those of you that maybe don't watch bodybuilding or fitness competitions, anything like that, it's where your skin is just so thin and the muscles look so dried out, where you're seeing all the striations, all the vascularity. Now, I'm not gonna say it's a magic pill where if you take that and you're an extremely high body fat percentage, you're just gonna magically become shredded and ripped. And you're not losing fat through your diet and you don't have any of that planned out. Nothing you ever take is ever gonna get you in contest shredded condition. Nothing. No amount of Winstrol, Tren, Anavar, RAD140, anything out there at any dosage is ever gonna get you shredded if your diet isn't in check. I'm just gonna be the bearer of bad news. Your diet has to be the foundation of everything. So that is why I love RAD140 personally. And I know many other people do, and that is why it's so popular. And as I mentioned, guys, the first link in the description down below. But it's because you don't get hardly any side effects. Some people don't even notice any side effects, not even suppression. But I always recommend you run a PCT, of course. But you get similar like results to Winstrol without completely destroying your liver, without the DHT, and you can run it for a longer duration of time. You'll feel healthier, you'll feel better, but the results aren't gonna be as crazy as Winstrol. So it's a little bit of give and take. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Maybe you've experimented with both, maybe you've never tried either one, and maybe this will better help your lab rat decide which route to take. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. And yeah, make sure to leave in the comments down below what video you guys want to see next. Make sure to follow the Instagram, RealKennyKO, and I will catch you guys on the next one.